Welcome to the 25th round of WTSS Season 7. We're at the Rockingham Speedway in England, in the United Kingdom. 1.5 mile speedway in the middle of Britain. One of the fastest racetracks in the world, and certainly one of the quickest in Europe. This venue has played host to numerous events in the WTSS in years past and has never managed to find a way to disappoint us. It's going to be 10 minutes to set a qualifying lap to find out who's on pole around this very awkwardly shaped 1.5 mile oval. Logan Hill, the first car out on the racetrack. Coming into this race, we have a new point leader for the first time in what feels like almost 20 races, as Ryan Reed has been dethroned from the top by none other than his own teammate and race 24 at Le Mans winner Yuki Tamura, the first driver to get a third win on the year. Now you're going to see some early times pop up on this board here. Oh, as Logan Hill gets really close to Jeff McLennan as the 87 leaves the pits. You're going to see sometimes pop up on the board here, but they're not representative yet. Once Logan Hill crosses the line, you'll start to get an idea of what a representative lap looks like around here. But 10 minutes is, once again, just like we said on the rest of these ovals this season, is not a lot of time to set a time. And set a good one. Very easy to make mistakes and throw away your whole session. Stavenot going quickest with a 35.0. We're going to see 34s by the end of this session, for sure. It's just a matter of who's going to be the first to do it. Ryan Reed is the first one to bite with a 34.7, and then Chris Dodd puts down a 34.5. We have a new livery on the grid today. It's very rare to see a new livery debut this far into the season, but the 63 of Brandon Crasta brings new colors to the racetrack for the first time this season since introducing his T-Mobile livery at the start of the year. DHL comes on as a sponsor for the Procrastination team and are going to be signing a multi-year sponsorship deal for the team. And rumors include the possibility that that DHL sponsorship comes with a driver as well, possibly joining the team next year. So we'll have to keep an eye out for that. But meanwhile, no one has been able to find a lap quicker than Chris Dodd. James Gibson has gone second with a 34.59, but a really, really strong lap, and that was Dodd's first timed lap of the session. Eugene DeMax, though, the Season 3 champion, has just put it to the top with a 34.55, only 14 thousandths quicker than Chris Dodd's lap. Gibson finds an improvement. He goes to a 34.51 in the 75 car. This is a very draft-dependent track as well, so these guys are going to be trying to pull up behind each other as best as possible. Alex Constantine in the 64 has picked off a good slipstream off the back of Brandon Crasta that lap, puts down a 34.35. And the driver who's made his name known on the short tracks this season, possibly contending for pole on a big speedway, but there's still 6 minutes remaining to go. Where's championship leader Yuki Tamura? She's down in 17th place, with title rival and teammate Ryan Reed one position ahead, 13 thousandths separating the title favorites. Roberto Crown Jr. jumps to second fastest, and then jumps to the top, 34.31. Eugene DeMax finds a 34.23. He goes back to the top. We're seeing the same names trading positions back and forth across the top of the board, but it's Eugene DeMax who's found the quickest one so far. Some drivers have still yet to crack into the 34s. 28 drivers have done a 34-point lap as people are already coming in for fresh tires here. Mitchell Mark, one of them. I saw Scott Roush was in the 6 car. No, not Scott Roush, Bobby Frazier. Sean Angel, even though he's no longer top 3 in the points, He puts it up to 5th place. He's still a championship contender, even if he is a little bit further back than he's been as of recent. Chris Dodd improves back up to the podium positions. 3rd quickest for the 8 car. Oh, Chris Louviere in the 83 for Maverick Motorsports, 34-16. He has been so strong on the big ovals all season. Every single opportunity he's gotten. His average finish is unbelievable on these big ovals this season. So this will be a really big test if he can put down a good lap or not. And put down maybe even a pole here at the Rockingham Speedway. He comes into this race in the 7th position in points. But don't be fooled by that number because he's only 20 points behind 3rd. Louviere, still quickest at the moment. People now trying to come back out on fresh tires here in the last 3 minutes of the session to possibly set a lap good enough to challenge the 83 of Chris Louviere. But it's going to take a good one. It's going to take a right time draft, a slipstream right up to the back at the right moment. I think we are past the point in which it is car handling alone that is going to get you that 34-16 or better. We have really hit some fast laps now. There are some drivers out there who have not even cracked the 34s yet. Hu Ji-yeon, DJ Curtis, Bobby Frazier, Daniel Voiles, and Sebastian Van Dalen at a 35.7 is the slowest so far by an immense margin in the 81, and I almost have to wonder if he's just been dealing with traffic all qualifying, as he's currently dealing with some right now on what appears to be an outlap for the 81. See, no major names jump up the order here in the last couple minutes or so of this qualifying session. The main title rivals, Ryan Reed and Yuki Tamura. Tamura finds herself in 16th place. Ryan Reed is 21st. Not results either of them would be wanting right now, but in Tamura's case, she's just going to be glad that she's ahead of Reed right now at the moment in this session. Now this track is very, very technical. It may just look like a high-speed, almost 5-cornered oval around this 1.5 mile track that basically has no banking, but it is anything but that. It is extremely precise. You have to nail your lines perfectly, almost like a road course. Nail your apexes. Van Dalen finally finds a 35.1, finds second to last, but still not looking good. Cale Teskar Jr. I just saw jumped up the order to 7th quickest ahead of Sean Angel in the 26 car. One of our newest first-time winners in the WTSS. And, oh man, you just had to think something was wrong. Something had to be wrong the whole session. Sebastian Van Dalen could not find any speed the whole session, and the engine is up in smoke. And with 40 seconds to go, the best he can hope for is second to last. But if DJ Curtis finds an improvement, he will start from the back. Final 30 seconds before we enter standby here in qualifying. Can anybody stop Chris Louviere's lap time? It'd be Maverick's first pole of the season, by the way, if they manage to pull this off. People are coming into the pits to bail off from qualifying. They don't think they can find any improvements. Standby will begin now. 33 seconds for anybody to finish whatever lap they've started on. And if they haven't started one yet, then that's all they can do. End of qualifying. Does anybody even improve their times out there? Anybody at all? I'm not seeing anything out there so far. It's going to take an immensely timed lap from anybody. Jeffrey Finguy goes 22nd fastest. 1 second remaining. 0. Time is expired. And the 83 of Chris Louviere is on the pole here at Rockingham for the 25th round of WTSS Season 7. And one of the drivers is a dark horse for the championship still coming into this race with just 6 races remaining. This could be a very important moment in Chris Louviere's season to try and get himself closer to the championship fight, especially when title rivals Yuki Tamura and Ryan Reed are 17th and 24th. It's Chris Louviere, Eugene DeMax, Roberto Crown Jr., Chris Dodd, Alex Constantine, the top 5, Logan Hill, Cale Tescar Jr., Sean Angel, Mitchell Mark, and Ray Takata, the top 10. Then it's Gibson, Roush, Shepard, Angritz, and Bisceglia, the top 15. As we said, Tamura in 17th place, Reed in 24th, and an almighty cast of drivers intertwined in this entire field. But the most important one of them all, Chris Louviere, is on pole. Congratulations to him and the 83 team at Maverick Motorsports on winning the pole here at Rockingham. Let's get to the race.